What's the most powerful form of psychological warfare in combat sports? The images that come to mind first are usually things that happen before the fight even begins. Trash talk, intimidating faces, the promise of aggression, even that infamous quote. The real answer is beyond all those head games. It's a method that inspires not just doubt, but sheer hopelessness as the minutes go on. I came to a submission-only event to once again display my uncontrollability, and this match is a textbook example of how I can lead the dance while laying flat on my back. Or as I like to call it, the Joe Biden guard. Because I'm literally doing nothing. Eyes glazed, motor off, and somehow it's working. It's about being so comfortable under pressure that my unbothered demeanor becomes unnerving. If you're new here, this is what I do for you guys. I run experiments that most people would never risk in competition, so this time I asked, what if I just let my opponent pin me and see what happens? I did that.
Over and over.
And here's the secret. There is no secret. Anyone can do this with the right framework and teacher. Tons of my students here on the channel have learned this exact defensive system through my human dart frog instructional and made it their reality. I went in with only one goal here, to show the mental effects of being dangerous to touch or hold down. That's the exact principle I teach inside my courses, defensive skill as a psychological weapon. We start the match playing a bit of guard, just to keep things looking normal. Because if I pulled side control immediately, he'd sense something weird. I let him begin to pass, then threaten something simple. I cover my course, a bicep slicer from the lasso. I put a little heat on it, and since I'd have no content if the match ended there, I let it go. This single threat changed the entire tone of the match. From that moment on, even when I hand him positions, the second it stops going perfectly, he aborts in fear. This is me leading the dance from the bottom, in what are supposed to be the worst positions in the sport. The first pass I allow, I grab his crossface arm. He's technically in side control, but the moment I throw my legs up for an armbar attempt, he remembers that first slicer and completely bails out of a dominant position. I let him pass again, this time giving him the full package, crossface and underhook. He feels secure until I instantly recover my leg to threaten clamp entries, and again, he abandoned ship. I let him pass once more, play lightly with his crossface arm, and therefore, when I scoot out, I'm back to full guard like it's nothing. He's holding, not attacking. Another pass. I regain inside position and threaten a loose armbar. He abandons again, now visibly more cautious. I'm cutting this match up for you guys' attention span, but if you're curious, here's the highlight reel of how cagey he's become. He explodes away, legs way back, only pacing and pawing at my feet. Every time I connect to his legs to test his reaction, he rockets backward. I let him pass again, this time baiting him toward north-south. He gains inside position, starts hunting for a choke. I can feel the Darce setup coming, so I tuck my arm in, kill the threat, and turn into him. He tries to switch back to north-south control, but I begin my escape and threaten a coil lock, which is something I hit in the first challenge I did like this if you want to see that video. He panics, rips his upper body away, and as I teach in my course, when the upper body retreats, the lower body becomes available. Therefore, I enter his legs cleanly. He rockets out yet again, forced to reset. By now, the mental game has already won. He's purely playing not to lose, and that's a place you don't want to be. His A game has shrunk by 90%. Meanwhile, I'm mentally at an open mat. He's getting boring now, so I pressure him, hit a quick double koichi to break the rhythm and stop him from stalling. Then I literally turn to a north-south position from guard, giving him a free lane to pass. He still won't take it. Even when I make the bait painfully alluring, he's too afraid to commit. He rushes again. I regain side guard and nearly grab another armbar. So I change the test. I invite mount. He actually locks his feet under my back. That's supposed to be a death sentence, right? But I just work a knee elbow escape like it's drilling day. He immediately abandons him out. At this point, he put me in basically every major pin, yet he's been unable to hold any of them for more than a few seconds. Now think back to your first days of jiu-jitsu. Did your coach smash you, slam your face, throw you into a wall? No, he let you do whatever you wanted and calmly showed you that none of it worked. That's the energy here. That principle, unflappability, is the most demoralizing skill that you can possess. When your opponent doesn't feel safe, even while holding you down, you've won the mental game. And combat sports are zero-sum. As his confidence drops, yours rises in equal proportion. For years, I struggled with competition anxiety. I knew my skills, but couldn't show them when it mattered. Coaches say, just another day at the office, to reassure you. But it's not. There's a crowd, pressure, your ego's on the line. You might know 100 techniques, but you're only brave enough to use 10. You leave with a silver medal, feeling like a coward, not because you lost, but because you underperformed. After doing these escape challenges, competition really does feel like an open mat for me, because when you realize nobody can control you, the anxiety just melts away. You stop caring about the outcome, you start experimenting again, you gain unlimited lives. That's the core idea behind the Human Dart Frog instructionals, turning defense into calm confidence and calm confidence into chaos for the other guy. If you want to learn how to build that exact same foundation, the link's below. And if you want to see more of these escape challenges where I let opponents take whatever they want and then get out, check out the playlist at the end of this video. Defensive mastery isn't the sexiest goal until it suddenly is. Confidence doesn't come from hype or aggression. It comes from knowing you can't be controlled. And that is the real psychological warfare.